Major phone storage issues have led to a few delays. It should be easier to get the videos off Apple, surely. Which leads me to video 111 of this nonconformity journey. I heard a great quote yesterday on this starter story by one of the guys, like saying, you don't know what you don't know. It's a bit like me making all these videos, then my phone getting full, and I wouldn't be looking into the best ways to get this off if I haven't proceeded with doing this. And it's like, my message with Nonconformity Company is to just not worry. If you can't think of businesses or you can't get a business idea off the ground, just begin making in a side hustle in a little bit of window of time. Carve out some time, buy back some time, shift your life around, and use some of that time, an hour a day, 20 minutes a day, whatever it is, to start teaching something that you're interested in to people. Start helping people around you, or helping groups of people, helping an individual, helping segments of the market. Just start looking at how you can channel some of the things that you know, some of the experience you have, some of the things that will be useful and that you're into or you're passionate about, and start reflecting that back out into the world. I think when I started this on day one, I was just like, I've done enough learning now. Not that I'm going to stop the learning, but I've done enough. I know enough to make a successful company that I love to work on and that helps people and that ticks my purpose boxes of being able to teach and continue to learn. So not stopping the learning, but it was just, I think a lot of people who love to learn and study are maybe a bit too guilty of thinking that they don't know it all and they have to keep reading and researching and knowing everything. And I think I certainly just got to a point where I was like, right, it's time to reflect this back out and just begin. It won't be perfect, but beginning will allow me to come to the next hurdle and the next hurdle and the next hurdle, and that hurdle will then show me what I need to do that I didn't know I had to do because I'd moved forward. So you don't know what you don't know is this quote from yesterday. And so as it's 111, I just thought we'd do another example business today. I'm not going to start this one, but I've bought the domain and I'll get the landing page set up, and I will probably start this once. Now I've got these templates up and the contents in, I'll start this one, and I'm just going to show you this is how you can begin just doing one thing. I think breathing is so important, and 4-part breathing is massively important. If you can learn how to breathe, the magic happens in the pause at the top and the hold at the bottom as well. The pauses, that's when a lot of the magic happens in breathing, because you're holding that breath in and allowing your oxygenated blood to travel around the body and stay there before being released back out and returning to the lungs and going through the heart. It's a magical process, and I'm going to go into it more. But pranayama breath, box breath, 8-4 breath, 4-2 breath, whatever it is. It's just breathing in, holding at the top for a few seconds. The idea is, in yogic breath, pranayama breath, you hold until it just becomes slightly uncomfortable and go for another moment and then release. You don't want to fill up too much. You want to do it so it's comfortable. Let it all out. And then there's another pause at the bottom before starting the process again. If you can sit down for 5 minutes a day and do this, I try and do this while I'm working, while I'm doing the washing up, while I'm doing anything, you're going to be more energized. Your mind's going to be more stable and clearer. So you don't know what you don't know. So all you need to do is just think of one thing like this that you're into, or that you know about, or that you want to learn about more, that you know a little bit, or it will be beneficial for humanity. It'll be beneficial for your friend down the road. It'll be beneficial for your great auntie, or your son, your daughter, your cousin, whatever. You just got to start looking around and be like, right, this thing that I'm quite interested in, or I've read about a year ago in a book, or saw in a video yesterday. I know a bit about it. It will be useful. I could package it with this other thing that I know and combine it. Start to then just talk about that one thing. Then you can start to refine communication, refine your message, refine your language, and start to begin to get something out there, start to reflect out, start to give to people around you. Starting a business it doesn't have to be, oh, the traditional, I need to find an amazing product, or I need to come up with some amazing genius solution. There's a lot of the models that we're using for Nonconformity Company are just helping people, educating people, bringing people together. And then once you start to get an audience and you've built up some trust, you can build that around a community, an email list, many different ways, which will be profiling and showing you the best tools to use as well. Then you can start to shift the business and bring out some products, recommend some other people's products, offer coaching, courses, recurring membership models, all sorts of things. But you're not going to get to that point unless you've done the bits to start with. So we're just trying to make it easy for you. I'm going to use this 4-part breath as an example. I'm just going to start teaching people about the importance of breathing and how beneficial it is to your health. Then we'll see where that continues to lead. So the message is, please just begin and think what you can start to reflect back. The rain is coming. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.